victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game one of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. With Doris Burke on our sideline. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. You look at Minnesota, guys, win after win. They have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
And the Clippers starting five. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce out there with Johnson. And it's Cantor in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Lopez. Following the miss by Paul Pierce. Quick shot there and it's off target.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. That is good. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The three. And good. The three-point shot. Good from Lopez. On defense, the Timberwolves. 6-point game. A drive by Paul. Pierce kicks to Paul. Got a hand on it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Lopez, no luck. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Johnson, a wide open look. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. A fader. And Garnett misses. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. And the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Cantor with a screen on Wiggins, and they double up Paul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Freak number 1. Here's Pierce. Paul dishes to Pierce, and he uses the glass on the layup.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Lopez knocks down the 3-ball. Lopez has got 12 points in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Poke loose, and they're on the break. From deep 3-point range, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
It's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Tipped away. There's a screen by Cantor. Redick passes to Paul. And Redick kicks to Paul. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Again, the miss by Paul.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's good. And that's now 20 points for Freak.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pierce against Garnett. Pierce dishes to Paul. Back to Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Minnesota making some changes. Corky Dangs checked in for Garnett. Barnes comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kevin Martin. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Cole Aldridge is checked in for Cantor. Crawford comes in for Johnson. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Cannon in for Paul. And the Clippers have possession following the three-pointer by Freak. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Here's Thornton, got a piece of it. Lopez with the ball. 26 points for him. From deep. It's rebounded by Thornton. Cannon, the pass to Crawford. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And a wide open look for Thornton. Bangs home the trifecta. Thornton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Lopez, and Zhang kicks to Lopez. Launches it. That's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Here's Crawford on deep. J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils. Both off.
I think I'll forever be a...
There's no doubt that big group substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Garnett. Martin comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Lopez, he's checked in for Levine. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Paul Pierce is checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. Lopez in a 2-guard. Towns is out there with Zhang. And there's Martin. And it's Rubio in a point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut back down to 6 after the bucket from Pierce.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He finished with 36 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The 11-footer and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Johnson's got his first basket of the night. From past the arc, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 13. It's Redick on the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Johnson. Lopez with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Martin missing.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Clippers also making some changes. Thornton comes in for J.J. Redick, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Chris Paul. For Minnesota, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Johnson the screen. On the wing, Thornton. Corner shot. Off the left rim and out. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Lopez. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Cannon dishes to Thornton. Offensive rebound. Aldridge. It's deflected. Towns. No luck. And we've reached half.
Look, Kevin, I've got...
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more.
And what a game for Lopez. 43 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And now let's check out the lineups. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Johnson in at the 3. The wide open look here for Lopez. And again, it's Minnesota.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Paul passes to Kanter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And he gets it to go.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Lopez against Paul. Shot is off. Good D by Lopez.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
LA has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He talked to his guys about having an open, aggressive approach offensively, saying, quote, forget about playing it safe. Let's get after it. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And Canada throws it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Paul kicks to Pierce. The 3. That's good from Paul on the assist by Pierce. 17 points for Chris Paul. Timberwolves leading by 18. Lopez. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
Those are starting to add up. Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Jang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hondo comes in for Kevin Martin.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Paul kicks to Redick. Here's at the elbow. Redick is in the corner. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Redick's got 5 points so far. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Lopez, no luck. Clippers trailed by 19. It's Redick on the wing, pulls up. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
High quality shot just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Redick, an easy 2 points on the layup. Redick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, of the last